What is up, everybody? Welcome to our first episode of Coming in Clutch, a Kids on Bike. Yeah, totally tubular. Oh, what a good time. Lump is having some technical difficulties, but, we got this. You know, that dial-up. You gotta watch out for dial-up. But...
I gotta go into the Quartz Matrix and I gotta hack into NASA with my corded telephone rotary phone modem. So here we are,
exactly
1980 style, doing it up.
Love it.
For my tardiness.
Music is a tad loud. Well, that's the intro. I'll have to turn that down. But thank you for letting me know that, because I can't never tell. Welcome, everybody. It's great to see you all. I'm super stoked to get this going and see what kind of shenanigans we can get into. Nothing prepared, so we're just going to totally wing it.
Wow!
Tell us when we do it. Come on.
Yes,
That's the best way. So, all right, we are going to kick this off, everybody. The school bell rings for the final time, indicating that it is now summer break. The R.W. Rumsey School lets out for summer. All of the kids kind of pour out onto the lawn of the school. The seniors are driving around in their Firebirds and Trans Ams, just peeling out in the parking lot, having a grand old time. And our little group here comes out last, but not least, ready to get into the summertime shenanigans. So I'm going to turn it over to y'all to kind of talk and discuss what the plans are. It is important to note that today was a half day, and it is 11:30 a.m.
Oh, hell yes! Best time ever!
Super down.
Oyster. I could have so many more ice creams today. Or I have more time to try the wasabi one and finish it!
I love it.
As Milo has ice cream like all over.
They're just sticky. We don't know why. They're just sticky.
It's just sticky.
Ray, how far away is the school from like downtown of our cute little town?
Well, walking, it would probably take you, I'd say 30 minutes.
How
But-
about roller skating?
But we had bikes, though.
But you have bikes.
Yeah, we're kids on bikes.
Kids on bike. I mean, roller skating works too. I mean, however you all choose
Sandra
to.
wears a long skirt a lot, so I don't think biking would be conducive for
Scooter.
her.
Oh, Razor scooter. Scooters were, yes. Yeah.
Oh, she scoots. Oh, she absolutely scoots.
She scoots so hard.
Oh, she scoots.
You gotta like ride side saddle
Yeah.
So ladylike.
with one pedal. Like
Milo has a bike, but it has like a playing card clipped into the spoke, so it sounds like a motorcycle when he pedals. He keeps on changing out the card because it keeps on getting worn down. Also, his bike is neon. So neon, and his tires are white.
Oh, wow. Sick.
Radical.
I like it. Yeah, we gotta use period terminology here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I would say by vehicular mode, it'd probably take you 10 minutes to get downtown.
Okay. Cassandra's got her like headphones that are connected to her Walkman like around her neck, and she looks at everybody else and is just like, well, I don't know what you guys are gonna do, but the record store's still open, and it's not like anybody's gonna be home, so that's where I was gonna go.
I mean, I can come with you. I've been looking for the new Huey Lewis, so.
You really listen to that?
Yeah. Happy to be stuck with you. Come on.
I really don't understand the term happy.
Yeah. I mean, I feel the same way. I was gonna get it for my mom anyway.
Milo just scowls between the two, like, what are you talking about? Stop being moody!
It's not a choice, it's a lifestyle.
I don't understand. Why?
Cassandra, like, goes to almost, like, pat Milo's head, but that is like, no, there's bugs in there.
Also, my hair is also sticky.
Milo's the sticky friend.
Always sticky.
His trait is gross, so...
Oh my gosh.
Can we go to that, the breadstick store? It's the restaurant, but he calls it the breadstick store. Can we go there too? I'm hungry.
I mean, I'm up for the breadstick store anytime.
Are you really up for the breadstick store?
Actually, yeah, because I don't know if you remember or not, but Lump's the chubby friend, so.
Breadstick
Table
store or,
wise,
like, dead
it's
stick store.
food and following Cassandra.
It's like a little...
In game, he's not saying any of that.
Oh goodness.
Ice cream store, breadstick store, the record store. I don't think I've ever been in there.
You would probably break everything.
Nuh-uh!
Yeah,
Nuh-uh!
Come on, Milo, you just can't touch the records, that's all.
Cassandra just folds her arms and gives Milo a look. And it's just like,
Time out. Claire, we can't hear you.
Claire!
I don't know why.
You didn't call.
Hello?
Yes, hello.
There you are.
There you are.
Okay.
Hey.
I was like, maybe I'm not saying things at the right time. But I've been speaking. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
Miranda, do you have something to say to the class?
We're all ears.
Everybody's like, "Oh, where'd you come from?"
Miranda's been like, I've been
She
sitting
just-
here like the whole time. I have like these water guns, and like I thought they would be really cool to just hide in the vinyl store and then just shoot people with them. But because like they're big swamp monsters, like who else goes into the record store but big swamp monsters?
I want a water gun.
I mean, my uncle kind of looks like a swamp
He holds
monster,
it
so
out.
yeah, I get it.
Milo.
I do suppose that I identify with a swamp monster.
We got
Miranda kind of looks at Cassandra and she's like, so you're a musty old smelling adult?
In a sense.
Miranda looks you up and down and be like, you're like a year older than me. Maybe? 2?
At least
I
2.
forget how. Oh, no. She's 3 years older than Miranda.
That may say
I forgot
even
my-
3.
Oh, 10. Okay.
Oh goodness.
So are we gonna
But
hit the
I'm kinda
record
hungry.
store? Or... Oh, okay.
Can we go to the breadstick store first? It's gonna
Breadsticks.
be lunchtime soon.
Yes, breadsticks.
Breadstick store. My mom only packed me carrots.
Ew.
I don't know what she thought. I know. They're terrible.
Breadstick store. I hop on my bike. I'm ready to go. My
Breadstick store.
lizard brain is breadstick store.
I
Ruby
guess we should-
comes up, kind of hot rodding on her bike, and comes screeching to a halt. Did someone say breadstick store?
Heck
Yeah.
yeah!
I didn't get enough food at lunch. Honestly, I do. Did we have lunch? I don't know.
I don't think.
I think we
I'm
just
just
got let out.
excited.
Half days? I don't think
Oh,
half days.
half day, yeah.
half days don't have
I
lunch.
don't get lunch.
Yeah.
We're hungry. We're starving.
Maybe snack time.
Half day. I
Yeah.
haven't had lunch
I-
yet. I want to go to the breadstick store.
Breadstick store. Breadstick store.
I'm into it. Do this.
Breadstick store. Breadstick store.
Lump gets on
You
his.
saved up the entire year's allowance for this.
Sorry. Lump gets on his Huffy White Heat BMX style bike.
Nice.
That is a real bike that existed in the 80s that I desperately wanted when I was a kid. You look up the commercials; they're awesome. But yeah, Lump gets on his huffy white feet and is really excited to travel with whichever store we're going to first.
We're going to the
Be
breadstick
cool.
store.
Breadsticks.
Miranda
Okay.
probably puts on. Yeah. Let's go. Miranda probably puts on rollerblades, and she's like, "Okay, the last person at the breadstick store has to eat like 3 whole breadsticks all by themselves."
Milo,
Okay, I don't
adults
think
and
that's
if it's
slower,
hard, it's fine.
faster. They're slower on purpose. He's just like,
it's a
I'll eat the breadsticks. Oh,
it's a slow person race between Lump and Milo. They're waiting to see who's gonna go slower.
Meanwhile,
Milo
Miranda's
just
just zooming
side-eyeing
down
Lump.
ahead because she does not know how to stop.
I can go slower
Oh.
than you.
I am very slow.
No, I can go slower.
Look at this. I'm barely moving. I'm just enough to stay up.
Can I, Ray, roll a brains check to like make sure that nobody goes into traffic?
Just skirts right into
Sandra's like a little concerned about that because everybody's going really fast and like she didn't expect people to actually go with her to the record store and to downtown.
That's fair.
Ruby is going fast.
so fast.
There is not a care sheet.
I want to see who gets there
You
fast.
gotta go.
There's like
Okay.
a puff of dust in your wake.
Okay.
Like you don't even see Ruby anymore. It's just
It's
dust.
like the Roadrunner just gone.
Yes.
Well,
Her bike is like red and it's got like the metal rims above the tires.
Adorable.
what
So, like,
we
she's just this red streak.
what we used to do is like kind of get off the sidewalk into the road and then point ourselves at people's driveways because the driveways had the little ledges and we would kind of ramp off of those and just keep. So I feel like that's something Ruby would be doing. So
Oh yeah.
Sandra, go ahead and roll that brains to try and.
Skeet skeet.
That's a 5.
That's a 5. All right. Let's have a look at this. Okay, so you succeed in keeping everyone out of the street, despite Ruby's
Sonic speed.
not wanting to follow direction.
Ruby, that was a sick flip, but you gotta look out.
I wanna go so fast.
So
Let me go, let
You
me
can
go,
go
let me go.
fast when you're
Ruby.
dead. Okay.
Ruby's pedaling so fast, she's going, me
don't
likey
think that's
breadstick,
possible.
me likey breadstick.
It does not take super long. Like I said, about 10 minutes to get downtown. Now, Colville's Bay, what is most notable about it is that it's basically built around one street. There's just one road that everything is kind of built off of. And so it pretty much in a straight line on both sides, you can see all these different shops and little areas that sell random tchotchkes and antiques and things like that. There's the pizza place and what did I say? Grim Topic was another one. But at the end of the street is a newly built storefront that has a lovely oak tree. Like the sign for it is this huge oak tree with like a guy in coveralls leaning up against it taking a nap, and it says in bright gold letters, "The Loafin' Tree."
Aha.
The Loven tree.
Love it.
Which coincidentally was a real place in my hometown in the 80s.
I
Oh
love
my
that.
god. Oh, that's incredible.
My mom worked there. I ate many times at this place. Anywho, I digress. You all arrive at the breadstick store that I took so much time cultivating.
I was just calling it the breadstick store. It just sounds stupid but funny.
Right. You see that this is pretty much a grown-ups eatery really doesn't have a whole lot in the way of kids' food. Might have like chicken nuggets on the menu, but their big thing is bread.
Mm.
They make fresh bread every day, all different kinds. And they tend to hand out free samples a lot on the sidewalk in the form of breadsticks. You see many adults are lined up getting their free sample and just kind of walking by. They're just like, thank you. Thank you.
How many adults? Like,
Can we cut in line or are we...
is it like
There's-
the lunch rush?
It is the lunch rush.
is.
There's like 25 adults.
Oh, wow.
I have idea. It might be shenanigans, but could Milo know one of the bakers in the back? He's like a little stray kitten that that they fed, and then Milo keeps on coming back for snacks because he's such a
We fed
charming
the sticky
little
kid. Now she just keeps showing up. He just keeps showing
Right? Don't feed the feral kids.
Like oh, he's so skinny. He needs to have more food. Like so, can Milo like pull up in the back?
Feral
Roll-
suits Milo.
Roll for me a charm.
Okay, D10. Ooh, fancy. It really is a
That's what I
D10.
got.
Spicy numbers.
And while you are rolling that, I'm going to ask chat to roll for me a D20, please.
It's a 10.
You roll an exclamation point D20 is how you roll a die. Milo,
my tent.
beautiful,
My
beautiful
charm is a 10.
example. So before we get into adding in bonus numbers and things like that, you rolled the maximum possible on that die. So it exploded.
Yes,
So
I can
go
roll
ahead
again.
and roll again.
Oh, so close. That was a 9.
Ah,
That would have been impressive. So
Yeah.
technically your roll is a 19 on a D10 plus your 1. So dirty 20.
Ooh.
I will say that yes, you have basically emblazoned yourself upon one of the bakers. What is this baker's name? Is it man, woman,
Oh,
androgynous, in between,
Steve.
non?
Steve.
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 Does Steve have a flock of seagulls haircut?
He does now.
I was like, oh, he could.
Yes, and.
Yes, and yes, Steve.
Steve.
And quite serendipitously, as you head around the back of the building, heading towards the kitchen door where Milo knows exactly where it's at, Steve kicks the door open. He's got his Walkman on and everything. He's screeching at the top of his lungs, Thunderstruck by AC/DC. And he's carrying 2 bags of trash that are just dripping random ooze out of it. And he throws them into the dumpster.
I roll up on him. I'm like, hey, Steve! Hey! Steve! Hey!
Steve.
Steve,
Steve! Hey! It's me! It's me, the sticky kid!
he lowers his headphones. Whoa, what's up, Sticky Dude?
Yes. I love everything about this. This is great.
It was a half day. I have friends, and I like point out like before
We have friends.
we didn't have lunch. We're hungry. Are there any breadsticks?
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi, Steve.
This is Steve, everyone. Steve's really cool.
Hi. I like your hair.
What's up, everyone? All right, cool. Breadsticks. Yeah, I just threw out a whole bag of them.
That bag.
Wait. Oh.
No, don't get in those bags. Those bags are grody.
Oh.
He reaches in and pulls out a clear, like one of those clear trash bags, and it's got probably 50 breadsticks in it.
We love trash breadsticks.
They're only a day old, little dude.
Yes. Yes!
So you're telling me that these are the husks of bread that no longer are alive? They're essentially dead bread.
Bleak, but yeah.
I tend to be bleak. And Cassandra takes one and like holds it in her hands like this and kind of like investigates it like a specimen. Claire, we can't hear you. Claire, come back.
We need the shenanigans.
We
No
need
one can hear
Miranda.
you.
Claire, come back.
You can blame it on me.
Any other fool could see.
Well, this is going on TikTok.
Nice.
Meanwhile, Milo's having a crisis now, looking
I
at the
don't
bread,
know.
dead bread.
Can
now.
you hear me?
Yes, we can hear.
I can hear you now.
Yes.
I don't know why everything wants to give me issues today. I was like literally saying like Miranda's like halfway into the dumpster and then no one said anything.
Oh.
I'm like, okay, these people can't hear anything that I'm saying. And I'm like, something's up.
He just met
Something's up.
Steve.
Yeah.
We're gonna have issues.
So we can retcon that. We'll say Miranda's already well into the dumpster.
She's knee
Steve
deep in there.
Steve turns around to grab the bag and there's just feet sticking out like
Whoa, she's really going in there.
Oh my god.
watch
Miranda
out.
like pops up her hat, her like little cowboy hat is askew, and she's like, "You said that you threw away the breadsticks. Like, I don't want them to melt in the lava down here. Like, that's they're gonna burn to a crisp.
There's lava in there.
Yeah, you can't touch the bottom.
Milo takes a step away from the dumpster.
You have to like hold on to the sides, and like you can kind of tell that Miranda's just like hanging on to the edge of the dumpster, and like her feet are like hitting the sides. Like she's so tiny, she's not hitting the bottom of this dumpster right now.
I turn to Steve and I'm like, "Do you also have any fresh ones?"
Nah, man, those all go to the adults right now.
Can you like sneak some? Like,
But like you have free samples at the front.
yeah. Can we like just?
So go wait in the line, man.
Oh, I'm
Can-
hungry now.
Lines
Can I
are
try
for
to with
posers,
some
Steve.
money?
Wait, guys,
Persuade
guys. The person that can get the most breadsticks without being yelled at wins.
We have like a bag of 50
How do
breadsticks.
we do this?
All I'm saying is, you
Milo,
know,
I think I can get more breadsticks than you.
my boss would really harsh on me if I let you have free breadsticks. So
I'll fight your boss.
They're free breadsticks though. You're giving them away.
maybe have the 40-year-old
Are they-
go wait in line. He kind of like points at Cassandra.
Your boss sounds like a poser.
Okay,
Or what
he's
you meant
like
as an
10
insult.
years older than us, not like
Actually-
40.
Is very, very sweet. Thank you. And you see Cassandra kind of looks and goes, "How many of us are there?
5.
I'll be back."
Okay.
Oh,
And,
it's a finger thing.
He like leans back after
All the
walking
kids just
away.
see each other were counting.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Never mind. School's back in session. Go back to school.
Yeah. Cassandra starts to walk away, but then she stops and turns around and goes, "Ruby, can you create a diversion?"
Gladly. What kind?
Go run into some adults and make them fall over.
I want to
Okay.
see this happen.
Ruby,
My
just-
Miranda's like,
Invest in
wait,
this.
Ruby. Do you want a water gun? Miranda tries to like hand her a water gun from the dumpster.
I would gladly accept the water gun. I have so much power.
Miranda tosses it to her.
So much.
Like, Super Soaker 3000.
Dude, those were awesome. I miss the Super
I'm
Soaker.
for my ranger training.
But you gotta
talent.
like, you have to pump it every time, so it's.
It's like 80 psi of water
Oh,
coming
yeah.
out of there.
Ray, how do I use my unassuming trait?
Oh, that is a good question. Let
Can
You just
us.
like blend into the background and not
I would
get
love to
noticed.
just sneak over while Ruby's causing a diversion and grab a bunch of bread from the adult table.
Okay, so unassuming is you may spend 2 adversity tokens to not be seen within reason.
Ooh, I don't think I have any adversity tokens.
No, no one has failed enough rolls to earn any yet.
Yeesh.
I don't think anyone's failed a roll yet.
There's only
You
one
gotta
Nope.
fail
so
rolls
far.
to gain rolls.
Yeah.
I haven't
bread
rolled
rolls.
yet.
Alrighty.
Come on, we want spicy numbers.
Well, I'm certain I could fail something.
Uh,
Come on, Evan,
so
you can do it
I'm
with
gonna,
that. You can
I'm gonna
do it.
put this up here and just say, just so that everybody knows, the art for the intro was done by our amazing G9. Yes!
G9! You're awesome. Thank you.
We stand
This
an
has
icon.
brought so much nostalgia for me. I'm just sitting back thinking about Back to the Future. That's all.
Right.
Yes.
All right. So
Solid.
let's get some dice rolling here. Ruby, you head out front to distract some adults. I don't know
Yeah,
if this would be counted as combat.
I'm just
think that it
shooting
should.
people
We're
with
combating
water,
the
you know?
adults to get the breadsticks.
Shenanigans. I
Sure.
guess.
So go ahead and
Non-lethal damage only.
roll for me a fight.
A fight?
A fight.
That's a
And
D20.
then and then while you are
Honestly.
rolling that real quick, we are gonna have Cassandra roll flight.
Oh, okay.
I got 17.
17. All right. You proceed to hose down the adults, and you get exactly the response that you would expect. They are squirming around like ants, like you're spraying them in their work clothes. Like, this is not good.
No.
Not a good thing.
I want to see Ruby just like squirting people in the crotch, like, like, oh, you peed yourself, you peed yourself.
There's
Oh,
no
God.
other place you should be squirting. There's no
Um,
other place you should be squirting.
Face, you name it.
So they're very much like the sardines from SpongeBob right now. Like they're just like running around, meat, 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 meat.
Cassandra rolled a 1.
No, not the
Amazing.
breadsticks.
Take your hand away.
Yeah. So who are you attempting to steal a breadstick from exactly?
Honestly, you know what? You know where you know who would be great here at a lunch for adults? Is Cassandra's mom. she tries to grab a breadstick like right out from under a lady, and her mom turns around and sees her, and Cassandra's just deer in the headlights.
Oh no, rip.
Can Miranda try to like steal the breadsticks in front of them? Like a little second swoop, like a second distraction? Maybe save Cassandra a lecture?
Miranda, please.
Listen, if one of us gets caught stealing, it's not as bad as all of us get caught stealing.
They can't catch us all.
Miranda has not taken off her rollerblades. Miranda still has her rollerblades on.
Miranda's rolling.
Can she zip in?
So, go ahead and give
Yeah,
me
I was probably muted at that time.
give me a flight roll.
Oh god, is she even good at flight? No, she's terrible. This is the worst.
Leave
Okay.
me, Miranda.
That's a 2.
Can I
That's
help?
a 2.
I want to also know. Get the breadsticks, go!
All right,
Miranda's like
Milo.
shoved forward. She's like trying to go over carpet and she cannot even get into the room. She's like singing her theme song under her breath.
Yeah,
She's going
like
fucking nowhere.
walking.
It's an 8.
It's an 8.
It's an
All
8.
right, let me consult the chat rolls that we got a little while ago. I know a 1 and
Oh,
a 2
no.
wasn't enough to cover it.
Me and my sticky hands, literally
No.
and figuratively. Steely.
By the way, is Lump just still back in the kitchen with Steve? Because I didn't do anything. You guys all took off, and I'm just sitting there like, oh hey.
So That depends. What is Lump doing? Like everybody, there was a plan, and then there was multiple plans.
And then there was just chaos. So Lump pulls out his Velcro wallet, his Superman Velcro wallet. He slaps it open. He grabs two fives out of his thing that his mom gave him.
That's a lot of money.
He's like,
A lot of
here's
money.
for the breadsticks, and here's an extra 5 for
The
you know,
damage.
tossing them over to us first. Which in $1980 is like $50.
That's a lot.
Right?
That's so much money,
So-
especially for a kid.
My parents, like, we don't know what my dad does. My parents are not like wealthy, but you know, they have money. They're upper middle class.
They get by.
I get the computers and stuff. That's why. And we got 3 of us, and I get a computer. So
Wow.
that's that kind of money in the 80s.
Wow. You're
So
rich.
go ahead and give me a charm roll on that, Lump.
Sure. First roll. My charm
That's
is a D10.
money.
Yeah, makes sense considering the bike he's riding.
I got a 3 on a D10.
Oh,
Oh, good.
man.
So Lump, Steve gladly takes the 10. He's like, oh yeah, man, this will give me a nice dime. Cool. Yeah, let me grab these. Let me get you some sticks, man.
Yeah.
He walks back through that kitchen door. He's gone for about 30 seconds and just kind of like backs out with another trash bag. He's like, yeah, no, I'm sorry, boss man. I forgot to throw this one away. Just real quick. I'll be right back. And he just kind of like, Psst, Karate Kid, here. And he
Yo.
chucks you the...
Oh.
And I take that and I go, like, I'm assuming there's a back door. I go out the back and go around to the front and just wait for people by the bike. And
The
So,
literal
the razor
breadwinner.
shooter or whatever's out there.
the Lump comes around the front of the building to see just sheer chaos from Ruby.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh my
Cassandra
gosh.
is like frozen in the middle of the dining room, like hand almost on a breadstick. Miranda is trying to walk across carpet with rollerblades,
I'm doing a thriller.
and Milo
Yes.
comes flying through like Bart Simpson style and using sticky hand power, just like double slaps breadsticks and they like Velcro to Milo's hands.
Milo is also Spider-Man.
I
Go!
accept this.
Scatter! I like run.
Right. I'm gonna
Cassandra- Wait, who yelled scatter?
I can't breathe.
The feral one.
The
Are we surprised?
Sticky one.
the absolute mortified look that washes over Cassandra's mother's face at this moment. Like, she cannot believe and gives Cassandra like that laser death stare. Like,
The mom look.
we will address this later.
Cassandra silently takes bread from the table, looking at her mother, like, up through her, like, her eyelashes, like, up through her dark eyeliner, and just slowly backs away.
I'm taking this.
Yeah,
Taking it.
Yeah, just,
it's like when a cat's knocking something off the counter and
oh,
it's just
exactly.
eye locked. Like, I'm doing
Guys,
this.
At least she knows that Nancy Pollock, news anchor extraordinaire, will not make a scene in public.
I'll let Milo answer that.
Yes, but we don't know where the stickiness comes from. He just is. Maybe he's a frog. I don't know.
Lump's theory is that Milo
Maybe
doesn't
it's all the
shower or
food that
bath.
he eats.
It's the frog that lives
He's a
in
cat. He
Milo's
hates
pocket.
the water.
He is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like when a cat like rolls on like styrofoam beads and the styrofoam just sticks to them. It's like that.
Either Milo's very statically charged, or just does not bath, or at least baths like once a month or something.
G9
His
just
hand
has
is
my
really
cat
running
next time you describe
concerned
them.
about what this could be.
So you all have pilfered and otherwise procured these nice warm breadsticks, and also the day-old ones. Still edible, but
They're
probably better used as swords.
Who wants a breadstick? I hold out like the breadsticks from my hands.
Ruby takes
Um,
one without a second guess.
I have like
It makes an audible,
Right.
like an audible peel.
Oh, God.
Well, you can't be a Power Ranger without the adventure.
Are we running, or are we just standing out front now while the angry
I'm
adults
gonna-
are right there?
I screamed scatter, so I hopped on my bike and I'm like awkwardly trying to pedal with like my hands like this.
Yeah, I'm coming up.
Also-
I've got like the water gun in the little basket in front of the bike, and I'm grabbing one while I'm biking right next to Milo and eating it.
So
Oh,
I
thank you,
guess
now I
Lump
can use-
is
I can use two hands to hold onto the handle now.
Lump's trying to
Lump-
figure out how to
Lump-
get the bag onto the bike and
Yeah.
pedal with you guys. So he's kind of like holding it here and like holding one hand on the bike on the handles, and yeah, so he's like trying really hard to not miss anything or mess up anything.
Cassandra's
I bought
steering with her
breadsticks.
knees as she's pedaling and like ripping the bread like piece by piece as she eats it. 'Cause it's
She's
a
the cool
fresh
kid that could
one.
like not hold on to the handlebars and just pedal.
Oh hell yeah!
I could. never do that.
I am so jealous.
was my
I could
point?
never do that.
Now,
Yeah.
Miranda's just bringing
Miranda,
up the rears, getting a little theme song. Oh no.
I was gonna
What?
say, because Miranda's on roller skates, so
She is.
everybody's kind of.
Wait, can we have like her jump rope like attached to one of our bikes? That'll be so dangerous, but it's such a great
Somehow,
idea.
I think we talked about this at one point too. That's what we were gonna do.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think during episode 0.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Whose bike is she
Okay,
attached
I was
to?
like, absolutely.
It
That's
was
great.
either Milo's or
Depends.
Ruby's.
Whoever probably
Milo?
exited last because she took time having to clip out of that restaurant. She's just like singing her little music of do as she's like
Thank you.
tying her rope to the nearest person, trying to get out of there.
Probably Ruby. Ruby would be like offering the cover fire with the water gun.
That she is like she's riding high in the back of Ruby's bicycle.
Yeah.
She's
Ruby is
giving
Miranda's ride or
them like
die.
a mix
Yeah.
of like Indiana and like a Power Rangers theme song
Yeah.
as they like make their escape.
All right, so with everybody riding away, I need everyone to roll a flight check.
Ooh, I
Yeah,
like
let
it.
me-
Flight is 6.
Oh, ooh.
Oh, so close to a nat 20. 14.
3.
Oh
That
shite!
is also a 3.
I got a
I
1.
rolled 1 and it's +1.
I know.
Okie dokie. All right.
I'm like,
So
look behind me and everyone's gone.
I'm trying to
Fast, Milo.
I'm trying to keep track of who all the what you call it, and
Our staff.
the adversary tokens.
Oh.
Okay. Perfect. All right. So yeah, Milo, you are riding tall. You're so proud of yourself with all your breadsticks. And you kind of look around and notice that your friends aren't with you anymore.
Oh.
Now, friends, there has been karma afoot at the Circle K.
Things are afoot at the Circle K.
Your bikes
No.
and rollerblades have decided to rebel against you.
Oh no.
Chains are popping off, spokes are coming off of the rims. Just sheer chaos is happening.
Ah, No, I don't
Like,
have
are we
a
going? Are
run,
me and Ruby gonna like
run.
veer off into a bush or something?
Get
Like,
pulled over
how
by a
dangerous
cop.
is this?
So the lump's chain popped
like,
off.
man,
So he's like,
your
ah! And he went somewhere.
You went into a bush or something.
Probably, yeah. That's probably the most
Well-
likely of the thing. He's in a bush somewhere, and he's got the breadstick still. He's holding on to the bag of the fresh ones that he got. Yeah, so he's still like I got it. It's fine.
So
I
let's
got it, guys.
let me
I didn't
ask
drop it.
this.
Sorry.
Ruby and Miranda, what did you roll? 3s?
I rolled a 3 on a d4. I don't know if that makes anything different.
No.
Yeah,
Candid, no?
Ignore me.
I rolled a
Please.
natural 1 and I have a +1.
Okay.
So yeah.
So I'll say combined you have a 5. Oh yeah, okay. So the failure is profound. There will be consequences for this failure.
Milo's eating
Could
his
Miranda?
breadsticks.
Okay. Oh shoot! Has
Miranda!
Miranda? Oh shoot! Oh jeez. Can Miranda help in any way with her jump rope to have only her get hurt and not Ruby?
Oh,
Oh.
That's a good.
As
Don't do that,
beautiful.
Milo.
as beautiful a sentiment
I don't
as that is,
oh no.
unfortunately,
You know,
It makes sense because she's tied to a bike that's less stable than being on the actual bike. You know?
so unfortunately, while Ruby in her craze to do 6 flips and be the fastest one out here, your poor jump rope kind of has you monkey backpacked. So when Ruby's bicycle loses its chain, she's pedaling so fast that her feet just go into hyperdrive, loses balance, and crashes because that's a nat 1.
Oh.
Miranda, being unable to process this information quick enough, you hit Ruby's bike and you go airborne.
Oh no.
Both of you land on the sidewalk, getting a little bit of road rash.
Oh.
Aw.
Youch.
That's why you should wear helmets, kids.
Safety first.
not in the 80s.
Helmets weren't a thing in the 90s.
The 90s or the 80s, whichever one we're in.
We
Yeah.
live or die.
We are in a hybrid of the
We're 80,
80s and
something?
90s. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're in that weird middle ground.
Okay. Yeah.
We
That's
still
We're in
live or
Twin
die.
Peaks time.
simpler times.
Agreed.
Gas wasn't flammable. Cell phones didn't exist.
Guess wasn't flammable.
I'm just saying the number of people that smoked at a gas pump.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's
Oh my
a very
God.
fair point.
The
I forgot
smoking
about that.
section in restaurants.
Oh my
Oh
god.
man, yeah.
Floppy disk that only have 2 megabits on it.
We should have
You're
used
lucky.
the smoking section
I-
as cover at the breadstick store.
Oh, I didn't think
I
about
had
that.
the 5.5 inch, and it was like
that would have
maybe
been smart.
20 some kilobytes.
Yeah, something like
Oh,
that.
there we go.
That was top of the line back then.
Oh
Right.
yeah, that's a 3M. That was the best you could get.
So everybody has kind of wiped out except Milo, who's, I presume,
stopped.
stop at this point. Yeah.
I'm like, something's quiet behind me, and I whip around, like, oh, my friends are gone, and now I just sit there and wait. Because when you're lost, you don't leave your spot. You stay where you are. Even though he's not lost, he knows exactly the
That
back
sounds
of the
like
hand.
some
Like
good 90s advice.
he knows this city. Like he's not, but he's just eating the breadsticks now. He's so hungry.
Milo, while you are sitting on your bike, eating your breadsticks, waiting for your friends to gain their composure, go ahead and roll me a brains check.
That's a D4. Here we go.
I'm so excited.
Here we go.
Ooh.
A 4?
Explode.
Exploding.
4?
Do it again. Do it again.
A 3? Okay.
You are
An
the first
11.
Yeah.
Hot dice.
Milo, apparently your senses are heightened after this crash, and you see coming down the street from behind your friends, heading towards you at top speed on their bikes, is the local bullies.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Mom does hate bullies.
I like shit. Oh, I don't swear, but I'm like beans, and he like turns around, he starts like, pedaling back. He has a breadstick at the ready to like chuck at them for a distraction.
It's the day old one, so it's gonna hurt.
Distraction.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it's the day old breadstick, so it's a little bit hard. Is it just the one bully, or is he with his posse?
So this particular bully has two yes men that follow him around.
Mm-hmm.
His name is Jeff.
Jeff.
Of course it is.
Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Is it
god.
Jeff with a J or with a G?
We.
OFF.
I like that. We're gonna go Jeff with a G.
Oh,
Of
heck
course
yeah.
it is. Freaking wiener. Wiener Jeff. The G.
Jeff is my go-to villain name. Jeff is
Solid.
always the antagonist.
Incredible.
Jeff.
We're in the
We
middle of a
can.
space fight. And Jeff is the one.
I take out the sword breadstick, and I like chuck it at them. Distraction bread. I don't know. Somehow divert them to get them away from my friends, because I don't want them to like. Milo has envisioned that Jeff is going to run us over one day, and he cannot allow that. So he doesn't want Jeff to run over his friends.
To this day, all of you have managed to avoid any crossing of paths with Jeff. And this is a point of contention for Jeff.
Oh no!
He does not like that there is somebody he has not beaten up.
Oh no!
So while everybody is like gathering themselves, you all see Milo just kind of whip a breadstick past you.
Do I need to roll for this, or do I just throw the bread?
Distraction bread!
It's like end over end flying through the air.
Slow motion.
Yeah.
Oh no.
While
hate
everyone
that
else is
Jeff
watching,
is
being
so-
like,
and his
"No,
bike
not
falls
Jeff."
over.
Yeah. Like Milo wants to get it like wedged in between like the spokes of this kid's bike wheels, but that's like impossible. But he still wants to try.
You can make the impossible possible, Milo.
Yeah, with my little sword breadstick.
You can do anything.
We believe in
Milo,
you.
you're the sticky one.
With
You
your
can
little
do
dice.
anything.
You're so sticky.
You have the magic of friendship.
We're gonna do this with the power of friendship.
A buttery little spot.
Just-
Yeah.
That's a bread
hell
shit
you just hit me
on his forehead.
So Jeff and his posse are still a good ways behind. It's still going to take them a couple minutes to get up to you. So the breadstick flies past everybody, but doesn't come anywhere near them. And everyone now sees Jeff coming. And Jeff calls out, "I'm going to kick your butt, Milo."
Nuh-uh!
The old go-to.
Harsh. Harsh,
Yeah.
Milo.
Say that to my face! Milo has a air horn in his backpack ready to go.
I like that comment.
That's a good one. I'm gonna need that on a t-shirt, I think.
That's exactly. There's the first
Yes.
Kids on Bike T-shirt.
Yes, it's got to
I
go in
went
the
to
merch
Shattered
TM,
tabletop
TM,
game
TM.
store.
into the merch store. It goes.
Straight up into the merch.
Right into the
300 points to whoever that was. And to Gryffindor.
Yes. So what is everybody doing with this information?
Can I like
Um,
circle around them as like a ring of protection?
All right, Milo
My friend.
forms a single
do this.
person wagon
Coming.
train.
Jeff is coming. Get your bikes together. What's? Oh wow, your chain is all busted up. We gotta go. We gotta go. Circling
Yeah.
around.
Ruby's actually
Lumps in a
gonna,
bush.
like,
Yeah,
Still in a bush.
Cassandra's
Ruby
getting
is
up.
reaching.
And she's kind of looking around because she's got a big hole in her skirt now from where she fell. And she's kind of like looking at it and is like, that's pretty goth. And like is standing up and looking at everybody else. And she goes over to Lump and like looks in the bush and goes, are you meditating in there?
At first I was not, but now I am. But I have these still. They didn't get hurt. I held them up. My side really hurts right now. Can you grab my feet and pull me out, please? I'm stuck.
No.
Are
And
you still there, Cassandra?
she like pushes the bush aside and like looks you in the eye and goes, I legitimately don't have the physical strength to lift you. Can you roll?
Take the breadsticks.
I mean,
and
that's
go.
fair. Can you take the breadsticks?
Fine. And she like holds them and then
Please.
like turns to see Jeff and she's got the bag of bread in front of her like a shield.
I'm trying. So, like a turtle on its back, Lump is trying to roll out of the bush, and I'm hoping eventually gets out. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Yes.
It's a roly-poly.
So roly poly. Give me a brawn check.
Okay, that's actually a good one for me. I don't mind this. All right, where's the thing? And brawn. Oh, that's my good one. That's 20.
Come on,
See
spicy
what-
numbers.
I got a 6,
Oh,
And it's still enough to
and I
get
have
out
luck
of
and
the
loyalty,
bush.
so I don't think that.
You know what? I think luck does let you do something. I think that lets you roll again, maybe?
I think so. And just because I'm not looking it up right now, I'm going to do it anyway.
Lucky, yeah, it's a reroll.
So that one, I got a 17.
Nice.
Yeah.
Not only do you get yourself out of the bush, you do
This roll.
like I can't think of what it's called, the kick up.
Oh, the key up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, that's cool.
Yo!
He's showing off his.
Showing off. the
Yeah, remember, he's
skill.
Chris Farley fat. He's not regular guy fat.
I was like, stick Drake, and then he's still circling.
So, just to recap, I get out of the bush. Cassandra's right there with the breadsticks in front of her shielding. Milo's encircling the bullies, and they're coming for us. My bike's laying off to the side with the chain pop, so there's no way I can get that back on to get out of there quick enough. Miranda and Ruby are like knocked down somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I just get up, see that coming, and whoever's next,
Yeah.
just to do their thing. Because I keyed up out of the bush. That's all I got.
Yep. So Ruby, you said you had picked up your bike at this point, right?
Yeah, she's picking up her bike and also grabbing for the water blaster and testing to see if there may be like just that slight bit of water still in it. And she saying that she's gonna get it ready and aim it towards the head, towards Jeff.
Headshot.
Be like, come closer, I dare ya. I'm ready for a fight.
Listen, if you shoot Milo, Milo gets a bath, so it's fine if you miss either way.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so you're preparing to fight. Everybody's getting ready. Miranda, is your microphone working?
Miranda,
Okay.
is my microphone working?
Yes,
It is.
I hope so. No.
So
Yeah?
you
Okay.
withdraw
Cool.
this box from the storm drain. It's about the size of like a small jewelry box. It is made out of some sort of metal. It's got a little bit of rust on it, but for the most part, it's kind of shiny. And on the top of it, there is what looks like a nut, like a mechanical nut. And
Oh.
written like in the center of it is a D, and then continuing on is ART. It's some kind of acronym. The box itself is not locked.
She wants to peek inside.
Dun, dun, dun.
Peeking inside, you see
She
what
wants to
appears to be a watch, like one of those like engineer watches, you know, for like a train engineer. It has a lovely gold chain and everything. It's got like designs all carved into the face of it and everything, and it looks like it's in absolutely pristine condition.
Ooh. Does she know anything about watches?
You tell me.
The pawn shop and just look at the watches.
Silver goblets
I
and
think that she
gold
thinks it
and
looks
gold.
very shiny, very cool. But she's more interested probably in Dart because she's wondering what else does this mean? Is there more treasure?
That's fair.
Treasure.
She's gonna try and see if there's a map included in this treasure box.
She's a little magpie. She likes the shiny thing.
Right?
Love it.
So
A little
unfortunately,
bit. She
there
knows
is
shit about watches, but
there is no map. It's just the box it's got like a foam inside that the watch is kind of set down into very carefully. Like whoever made this box and everything really wanted to protect that watch for some reason.
Miranda like closes it up nice and tight and just stuffs it in her Barbie backpack.
Yes.
I forgot. That's awesome.
Come on, Barbie.
And
let's
she like
go,
fixes
Barbie.
her little like and then she just fixes her little cowboy Indiana little Jonesy hat on and she looks around noticing for the first time that Jeff and his Goonies are coming down the way and everyone getting ready and she's like, oh Jiminy, and she untangles her jump rope from Ruby's bike in the hopes of, I guess, either making a tripwire or B, maybe going to try and like lasso and or hit something off of the bikes as they go by.
Tofu, I wouldn't expect anything else from you. Ray,
Absolute
wherever you got
phenomenal.
those glasses, I'm gonna have to get some. I'm sorry, Marie. Sorry, Claire.
The
Party
whole outfit,
City.
honestly.
We can all be matching with the sunglasses.
I have a shirt similar to
Everyone,
that.
quick, party
I-
city, let's go.
I've got matching pants for this shirt.
Oh my god,
awesome.
do you
Oh my
really?
God.
I do.
Dude,
Nice.
Damn, too
Fashion
too
icon.
bad we only get the shoulders up.
Yeah.
I'm with
I'll
them.
put, I'll put
That's
some
awesome.
styrofoam in there for next time.
Oh, like
just
the shoulder pads?
like this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get that
like
tummy
Rufus from from
Yeah.
Bill and Ted. Just
George Carlin's character. That's awesome.
yeah.
I have some things with shoulder pads.
All the shoulder pads. All right. I will say that you all have had enough experience and you know your bikes. You're able to fix the chains before Jeff is able to get to you. I will say that.
Nice.
However, it will not stop Jeff from continuing to follow you. So the question is, now that you've all reconvened and kind of got back together, where do you go from here?
Can we get away from him by sneaking through like the back ways of the neighborhood to Milo's fortress?
Can we Ferris Bueller this thing?
Yes.
I like it. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to have everybody make some rolls again.
Yeehaw.
as
Super
we
duper.
turn this into a montage.
Oh, montage.
Yeah.
Cue the
Training
synthwave.
montage.
So I'm going to let you all decide what stat you would like to go with for trying to get away. You can choose from flight, brawn, or grit.
Ooh,
I'm using flight.
I'm gonna use grit.
Lump's gonna use brawn.
Miranda's also going to use brawn.
It's a 16 for me.
18 for
Jeez
Cassandra.
Louise.
Woo!
Let's like
I got a 5.
Grit. I'll use brawn
I got a 5 for brawn.
because I do have the.
Can you re-roll because you have
blaster in
lucky?
my hand.
Yeah, how many times can I do that though?
I don't believe there's a limit.
Okay,
Nice.
right on then. I'm gonna do that.
There might be, but I'm going to say for right now, roll it again.
Woo!
We're in montage mode.
But do I have to keep the roll that I just rolled too?
That's what
Okay.
it says.
I got a
Yeah.
1 on a
Oh,
D20
no.
roll.
Oh no!
No. I got a 6.
I got a
Just a
7.
6.
We're montaging. You can't roll bad in a montage.
Should I blast the air horn in Jeff's face to like give cover for the other guy?
I like that. I like it. Sure. Let's do that.
I'm also like blasting them with the water as I go.
Chat, give me some D10 rolls. I don't know if we have D10 loaded, but give me some D10s if we do. I think we do.
Lump's gonna have to stay and get his butt kicked.
no!
I will say this: I got the Karate Kid headband on, so I'm just gonna tighten that and hoping I can get at least one hit in before they all beat the snot out of me.
No, doesn't look like we have a D10. So give me D20. D20, everybody. All
Spicy
right.
numbers.
Spicy.
Radical, man.
Lump,
totally
unfortunately, your bike turns against you again, and you fall to the ground. But your friends all take notice that you're gone, and as Jeff screeches up next to you, getting ready to kick Lump's butt, all of your friends come to the rescue, leaping around you, jumping over you. There's air horns going off. There's super soakers, and Jeff and his friends all can't handle this and begin to ride off. Jeff calls over his shoulder, "Not today, maybe not tomorrow, but I'm gonna get you suckers this summer. You can count on it."
Nuh-uh!
I
Coming
flip
to
him
a
off.
theater near you.
We will
Oh.
always
Can't touch this.
survive.
Can't touch
And like, Ruby is gonna strike a Power Ranger pose with a blaster.
I just saw in that montage of you guys helping Lump, I just saw Cassandra sitting there with her head just down staring at him, doing like the like some sort of really cool gothic.
Dance.
Yeah.
Exactly. She's
Yeah.
got that. She's got that energy.
She's just using her weird kid vibes to scare them off.
Yeah.
We'll go weird them out. So your friends help you back to your feet, and the group proceeds to ride through the town, just cutting through cars, adults walking by, like people carrying their groceries, and they kind of spin around as you all ride by, that silly kind of scene. And you all make it safely to Milo's forest hideout.
Yeah.
Milo, describe what everybody's seeing.
It is exactly what you would imagine from a really classic cartoon. It's haphazardly built because mostly Milo made it. Also, Lump maybe fell a couple times because some of the boards weren't stabilized correctly, but that's okay.
I have a weight
There's-
problem.
Yeah. There's the little planks that are like tacked onto the trunk of the tree. And there's a little rope swing that's questionable. We haven't really tested it out yet if it's safe. And then there's an emergency hatch
Ooh.
on the side.
that doesn't latch correctly.
No, there are string lights, but there's no electricity. So
It just looks cool.
lights. The Christmas lights are there, and there is like a plastic little fridge. There's snacks inside, just chips.
Just chip.
Just chips.
And now there's
Can't do
breadsticks,
anything
too.
cold.
There are like a bunch of bean bags in there though.
Hey.
Very worn out, but they're
Yeah.
there.
Like
Duct
you
tape
sit down,
on
they
'em.
fluff out to the
Yes.
side. Yeah.
Yes.
I
Mhm.
love it. I love it. Milo's place is
Right.
awesome. I dig it very much.
Milo, this is actually pretty rad.
Milo cries on the inside because he's never been complimented by Cassandra ever in his life. He's like, yeah, it's cool. Do you have the breadsticks? I want breadsticks.
It
I,
industrial.
that's the board I fell through.
And all the better to get closer to the earth. We're all gonna end up there someday, right?
Yeah, it's sad, but also awesome.
Cassandra, what do you think of quicksand?
I like that it has an all-enveloping sort of aspect to it. Who knows how many bodies are in the quicksand? Do you think about that a lot,
Miranda is very consumed with this question.
That's cool. I
No,
didn't want to
now
go
I
to
am.
sleep tonight. It's whatever.
There's also the ROSs that are inside the quicksand. They're the rodents of unusual size. Nobody saw
Cassandra
that,
does
okay.
perk up at that because what weird kid in the 80s and 90s didn't love Princess Bride?
One of my favorite movies for years. I got to
Mhm.
tell Cary Elwes to his face that how much that movie meant to me. It was awesome.
Inconceivable.
Stop it, I'm gonna cry.
You keep on using
It
that
was really
word.
cool.
I don't think it means what you think it means.
Milo clambers up into the treehouse because he doesn't want Jeff to even though Jeff has scooted away, he doesn't want Jeff to tail in after. And also he knows he has chips left and he's still hungry. He has a breadstick in his mouth and he goes and gets a chippy from the fridge.
Milo
Miranda
cracks
probably
open a
follows
bag
after on the middle steps.
of. Okay. Milo's 5-day-old chips. Just
Hey, they're fresh still. I just freshly opened, so they're still good.
Yeah, somebody
still
pulled
good.
them up and they're stale.
I'll buy that logic.
Yeah. There are a bag of chips that Milo forgot were there. He kind of squirreled it away in a corner, so he totally forgot it's there. But those are the emergency chips when the world has gone apocalyptic.
You got a cooler with choco rolls in it. and-
That's my earthquake kit. Chips that are squirred away in a corner somewhere. Moss growing on it now.
There's no water in this treehouse. We live or die dehydrated. Okay.
Eating salty chips at the same time and
Bread and
breadsticks.
chips, that's it.
Yeah. You just
We're
gotta
carving
find a
up,
garden
yeah.
hose. That's all.
No, we got the super soaker.
Yeah, there you go.
Ruby, hit me up.
We're all taking hits off the super soaker.
Gross.
It's got 6-day-old water in it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Miranda
cat
just hasn't
pee?
had a chance to use them yet.
Why'd you fill this with cat pee?
Oh no, not the cat.
Oh, man.
With water and sugar so that it's sticky.
Gross.
It's basically Kool-Aid without the coloring.
Yeah. That's
No
all
one
it
will
is.
know.
That is diabolical.
All right, so everybody's hanging out in the treehouse, having a good time. You still have, I'll say, probably 6 hours before the street lights come on.
Oh heck yes.
So what's the plan for the next 6 hours?
Milo's down to do whatever anyone else wants to do. He got his
Lump just
breadstick.
chimes in. Sorry.
Oh no.
I was gonna say Lump just chimes in we were gonna go to the record store, right?
That's
Truth be
right.
told, if I'm seen downtown and certain people that are on Channel 7 see me, I will throw myself into the river.
Please don't.
The river of
I'll jump
darkness.
in after you.
Oh, that's... No, it was more of a dramatic figure of speech. Never mind.
So there
I
aren't
like Cassandra
so there
like
aren't,
sinks into her
mercy people down there
shoulders.
you want to fight?
Sure, let's say that.
I will so totally go into the river with you. Let me know when.
I can tread
We
water
can-
for
we
10
can-
seconds.
I can make. I have tridents at home. I have tridents at home, which is really just a fork that she broke a pine off of, so it's only 3. But
It's a threak.
The freak.
Cassandra
Mm.
kind of looks like a little touched. Like she didn't expect these random kids from her cul-de-sac to actually care about her. She's just like, oh, that's weird.
Milo's like, haha, on guard.
Back, I say.
Miranda, it's you start hearing a ticking coming from your Barbie backpack.
It's a bomb.
Miranda sits up immediately and like starts digging in her backpack for that little jewelry box because she has nothing but really weird little plastic animals and notebooks and pens and like probably a random left shoe that she found somewhere. But she pulls out that box and like opens it back up to the watch.
I feel like Miranda
Was it
also
not
has really
ticking
cool rocks
beforehand?
she found.
Yep. She has cool rocks, a couple funny branches that kind of look like faces, but
Yeah.
like she just has a lot of weird shit in her stuff.
love
I like
her.
that. So
Like maybe 10% is actual schoolwork.
you do that. I need Lump to give me a brains check real quick. What's up,
Okay.
Rainbow Sparkles? Thank you for jumping in and saying hi.
Brains is my D12. Give me a good roll. That's not so bad. I got a 7 from a D12.
You see the Dart logo that's emblazoned on the top of this box, and it seems super, super familiar to you. Like you've seen it on a card or something before, but you can't quite place exactly where. You know it was a business card.
The writing on the outside of the box, I've seen it on a business card somewhere. I just don't remember where I saw it from. It looks.
Is it
I-
the Dangerous
I have to
Fans
keep-
Against Terrorists?
I was thinking it was
Dangerous
the
and
deranged
resistant
artists with rat trimmers.
What?
I said the wrong thing.
For
I
the
meant
ROS.
deranged artists of rat trainers.
You have my attention.
That is
Deranged
specifically why I love saying
artists.
these words.
Rat
The most
trimmers.
unhinged
Yeah.
thing I've heard.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're probably something to do with the rodents of unusual size. So, why would they have a watch? Do they time how fast they go through the sewers? That might be it.
They might also time travel with the watch. I saw that on Time Bandits.
Are you sure
Although
it's
they
not
didn't use a
haunted?
watch, it was something else.
So they're
but
from
yeah.
the future. They're from the future. Time
It could be
traveling
from the
rodents that
future.
are trained.
Maybe-
coming back from the future.
Maybe it stands for don't actually read this because it's a paradox. And now we already read it, so we're
That's
Oh,
cursed.
actually great.
It's a
It could be
paradox.
like the Terminator, where like they come back, but they're naked.
What?
Ew.
Yeah, I mean the Terminator is naked when he comes back through thing. He had to be like the dude had to get clothes. He went to the sporting goods store. He got a shotgun. And,
I don't
like,
wanna
took the
see-
dude up to his
Is
foot.
that why my mom and dad won't let me watch that part?
Yeah, I'm not supposed to see those, but I see them anyway.
Wow.
My mom doesn't know we have HBO in my room too.
Which is why they sent rats back because they don't wear clothes.
There it
Cassandra nods in
Miranda feels like
solidarity.
she has solved everything.
Another
Miranda
great
has
solve,
solved
Miranda.
Everything. She knows everything.
Milo turns around, and then there's
You
like
know, I can
there's like a
really
little
see that
board with Miranda's like quests, and Milo checks it off.
You just like write one in real quick. Okay,
Right.
got it.
Miranda, this stopwatch, or this watch rather, is ticking as you're taking a look at it. And I mean, you know enough about watches that if you push the button on the top, it opens the lid of it.
She does so. She opens the watch. Was it ticking beforehand?
It was not. When you open the face of it, you see that there is not the typical watch face inside. It's all of the gears and all of that stuff, but there's no actual hands or numbers or anything like that. It's just all the gears. And in the center of it is this super tiny little coil that begins to blow a very soft blue.
Is that one of the new Casio Indiglo watches?
That's definitely haunted.
I'd say so too.
Cassandra's
Is it
like
really?
over your shoulder, Miranda.
So it's cursed. I have a cursed item. Oh my! I have a cursed item. What do I do with a cursed item?
A superhero.
We can perform a seance to learn more.
I need everybody to roll brains.
Ooh.
Okay.
Brains.
That's an 8 on an 8.
Explode.
Woo!
Oh.
Yes.
Let's do one of 12.
Well,
6 on a 6.
Nice.
That is a 17 after 2 explosions.
Nice.
Oh crap! Luck. Jeez.
solid.
Oh, I do have lucky too. I don't want to risk it. I have a D4. I'll just keep the 7.
Ooh,
Okay,
I rolled
Sandra.
a 6.
I got an 11
And then
now
two
out of
for
12.
an
Sorry.
Nice.
Okay. 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 And okay. All of you are, despite looking over Miranda's shoulder at this lovely watch, all of you take note that once the watch is open and began to glow blue, all of the leaves that were previously rustling outside of the treehouse have completely stopped. But not like, oh, the wind stopped. They have stopped in the positions that the wind was blowing them.
Whoa! It's a time paradox! We shouldn't have read it! Don't actually read this!
What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
Can we unread it? Can we unread it?
Well,
I
now
didn't read it!
in the world between the living and the
Oh
dead,
man.
we should really just take this as a sign that
Cassandra,
we should just enjoy.
are we dead?
Hopefully.
And that is where we're going to end this episode for this evening. Thank you all very much.
How dare you!
I knew it.
I really
No.
enjoyed this show. This whole episode has been amazing. Thank you to the chat for your amazing roles and commentary. Your stories are super, super plussed. I can't wait
yeah.
to see
Do the
more
non-millennial
from
one.
next time. Yes, so good. But thank you all very much for joining us, and we will see you next game. Laters.